in the strange times that we have with lockdown and everything else, I've been speaking to numerous singers, entertainers, and artists over the weeks, and I'm joined now by a lass from County Donegal who has recorded a number of tracks and a great voice, a music teacher and piano teacher indeed, from Ballyshannon in Donegal, and in the outstanding beauty of the hills of Donegal. And the lass is called Lorraine McCauley. Lorraine, how are you?
Oh, hello, Jerry. How are you? Thank you very much, Jerry, for inviting me on your show, on your station. It's a wonderful opportunity for me.
A real pleasure, a real pleasure. So, listen, you're professionally, you're a music teacher?
I am. I'm a piano teacher, Jerry. I am indeed. I studied, I suppose, music in the University of Derry, University of Ulster in Derry years ago, Jerry. And then I went back to education and took my diploma in the Royal Irish Academy of Music in Dublin a few years back there. It was a group and community music teaching diploma, Jerry, so I enjoyed that very much. And I suppose I had to learn two new instruments for it, Jerry. It was the guitar and saxophone, so that was good fun.
Yes, excellent stuff. Excellent. And so you did you were doing that. And listen, tell me this: how are you getting on with the music teaching now? Are you doing any of it remotely, or?
Well, not really, to be honest with you. It's all at a standstill at the moment. You see, I teach in the Pastoral Centre on a one-to-one basis, and also St David's School in Balik, which is all closed. But please God, Jerry, we'll get back to it in September.
Indeed, yes. So, well done. Not alone do you play the instruments, but also teaching the piano and that. Indeed, excellent stuff. Now, listen, you've gone into doing some singing and doing some recording yourself.
I do, and I have a few songs wrote as well, Jerry. But the first song that I released was an old Philomena Begley song. Philomena brought it out in the 1970s, and it was a lovely song. It was "I Really Think I'm Crying." So that was the first wee single I released last February, actually, Jerry, and it got good airplay, and and then the second song I released was "After All These Years," a beautiful song by Foster and Allen. And after that, there in November, I released a cover of "Blanket on the Ground."
Right.
So they're all getting good airplay, thank God. I'm sure, we'll just keep on with the music, because music makes you smile, doesn't it, Jerry?
Indeed it does. Now, you're a big fan, I believe, of Philomena Begley.
Oh, sure I am. I'm a huge fan of Philomena's now, so I am. Just her stunning voice, and a beautiful, beautiful lady, a great personality that has time for everyone.
Yes.
Great lady altogether.
Indeed.
And I'm also a fan of Margot's, I'd have to say as well. Our beautiful girl from Donegal, Margot, and Daniel O'Donnell, of course, as well.
Indeed, yes, indeed.
They're all great influences on me, songwriting and the music.
Excellent. But you recently, actually, believe you went to see Philomena in a show.
Oh, I did indeed. I got to meet Philomena. I was absolutely delighted in the Abbey Hotel in Donegal town, and I got her book signed, her great book that she just had out there. She signed the book for me and everything, and sure, it was great meeting her. So it was my life, my music, and my memories. A beautiful, beautiful book, and very interesting. But you'd be very interested in how her music career started, and 58 years in business, Jerry, just there in May, I believe.
That's right. Yes, I was actually speaking. I was speaking to her.
What a woman she is! Is that right?
Yes, I was speaking to her actually just around, I think it was about the day or within a couple of days of of her 58 years in music. It's truly an astounding success. It really is.
Oh no, it sure is, Jerry. It is indeed.
Now you've also done various live appearances yourself. I believe you were at the Cowboys and Heroes Festival.
I was actually. I was in the competition for that, and it was a great opportunity. So it was. I got to sing on the big stage, the biggest stage that I ever sang on. With great backing musicians, Jerry, and it was a great weekend. Now. say, and a good stepping stone for me now, Jerry.
Indeed, so that was in County Leitrim. It takes place, I believe, am I correct, May, is it, or for around that period of time?
But yeah, kind of the bank holiday around the first, 2nd of June, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, the end of May, the bank holiday anyway, but it was a great opportunity.
It's a huge event, all of the top names.
Oh, indeed, Johnny Brady and Declan Ernie and Owen Mack and everybody.
Indeed.
Brilliant artist.
Well, it would have been a great experience, and experience to sing on a huge stage with the crowd and everything else.
Oh, it was brilliant, and there were plenty of drivers out on the floor, Jerry. So there was, and that helps too.
Indeed.
It pushes you on and to do your best, and when you see people enjoying themselves, it just brings joy to your heart.
Indeed. So yeah, it sort of lifts up the whole atmosphere, and it leaves it that it's easier for you to perform when you're seeing people, dancing away on the floor.
Well, that's exactly right, Jerry. It does indeed, And please God, we'll get dances. I don't know when they'll come back, but we'll hope anyway. That everything will come back together again.
Fingers crossed, indeed. So, what are you doing yourself? I mean, you're not doing the teaching. Needless to say, you're not going out doing the singing at the moment.
Not going out, not at all, Jerry. I'm homeschooling. I have 2 children myself, Sophie and James. They're 8 and 6. So I'm homeschooling, and I'm actually doing a lot of gardening and painting. I'm doing a few wee jobs about the house that needed doing. Maybe a long time ago, but they're getting done now anyway, Jerry,
Fair play. An awful lot of singers I'm talking to, I reckon by when it's all over, they'll have astounding gardens, and also every single square centimetre will be painted.
It will indeed. It'll be all refreshed and looking great. But yeah, it's good to get out into the fresh air, Jerry. It helps you,
Indeed,
get a wee bit of exercise and fresh air and walking the dog and keeping yourself active and busy, you have to. You just have to.
And don't you just...
You were asking me too, Jerry, that another big place that I played in, and I got a fantastic opportunity, Jerry, and I'll always be grateful to this man. His name's Paddy Gordon. Paddy Gordon was in the band Breer. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Briar, the Briar folk group.
Briar, in the band Briar, and I basically put up a little post of myself, playing the piano, basically, and he invited me to his sister, Liz Gordon, sadly passed away last June, and there was a big tribute night held in aid of Liz, and basically I played and sang a few songs, played Liz's beautiful keyboard and got the opportunity to sing a few songs, and after that, Jerry, I wrote a song about Liz, and I'm going to release that now, please God, in June.
Excellent.
So I would like to thank Paddy Gordon for giving me that opportunity, and he posted me a lot of Liz's albums. She was the best keyboard player that I have ever heard,
Indeed.
She was just beautiful, beautiful lady.
Indeed, so. She played with Philomena Begley, indeed, for many years.
Oh, she did, actually. She did. She played with Philomena Begley for 10 years, I think it was, in Shotgun, was it, Jerry?
That's right, yes. That was lovely to be able to go and do that night, even though it was sad circumstances. Great to be able to do that and play the great lady's keyboard indeed. Lorraine, listen, I'm looking.
Play her keyboard.
Yeah, looking forward to the song coming out. Be sure and send it on to us. And listen,
thanks very much, Jerry.
Lorraine, it's been great to speak to you. I wish you all the very, very best in all your endeavours in the future in music. And fingers crossed, you'll be back in action very soon.
Well, please God, and I would like to also thank all the frontline workers for their help and for the amazing job that they're doing at the moment, Jerry.
Indeed, so.
And I'd also like to thank everybody that has liked and shared my wee video posts on Facebook, the followers and friends on Facebook, because without them and the motivation, they're a great help too.
Indeed, so. Indeed, so. Lorraine, thanks very much for joining me.
God bless you, and thanks very much, Jerry, for having me on your show. I'm absolutely delighted and honoured to be on it. Thank you, Jerry, and stay safe yourself. God bless.